Welcome to the channel, and today we're taking a drive from Laredo, Texas into Mexico through the Colombia Solidarity Bridge. This is dashcam footage of the whole trip, and I'll walk you through exactly what it's like to cross the border here in 2025. If you've ever wondered what the drive looks like, what happens at the border, or what it's like traveling with pets, you're in the right place. We're starting on the US side, heading south on the highway toward the international crossing. It's a pretty straightforward drive. Lots of open road, some trucks here and there, and of course that feeling of anticipation, knowing you're about to cross into another country. As we make our way down the highway, you'll notice how calm and uneventful the drive is. It's wide open, with plenty of lanes, and overall, it's a smooth approach to the Columbia Bridge. This port of entry is a little different than the main Laredo crossing. It's less crowded and often used by commercial traffic, but it's also popular with travelers who want to avoid the congestion of downtown Laredo and Nuevo Laredo. If you're planning this trip yourself, it's worth knowing that this route is generally quieter, and honestly, that makes it a lot less stressful. You don't deal with bumper-to-bumper lines of cars the way you might at the main bridge. Now, as we get closer to the border, you can probably feel that mix of excitement and nerves. I had my 2 dogs with me in the car for this trip, and I'll be honest, that was one of the things on my mind. I wasn't sure how Mexican border security would handle pets. Would they ask for vaccination papers? Health certificates? Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. You'll hear more about that once we actually stop at the checkpoint.
I know it would be goodbye, my love. When did the close of forever come, my love? All I recall was a stare that was vacant and cold. Where did the spark go, the warmth that once stole my soul?
Okay, right about here, 10 minutes and 30 seconds into the video, we pull up to border security. This is the first real stop in the crossing. You can see the officials ahead as I roll up. They take a quick look at the vehicle, wave me forward, and that's it. No long inspection, no questions about the dogs, nothing complicated. Just a quick check, and then I was directed to drive further ahead and park. It's a relief, honestly, because if you've never done this before, you just don't know how detailed the inspection might be. For me, traveling with pets added that extra layer of nerves. But as you can see here, it was no big deal at all. Now, once you're through this checkpoint, the next step is to park the car. You can see here as I pull into the parking lot and find a space. The dashcam footage doesn't capture what happens next because I had to leave the vehicle and go inside the building. Here's what the process looked like. I went inside with my documents, got my passport stamped for entry into Mexico, and applied for a temporary import permit, or TIP, for my car. If you're driving beyond the border zone in Mexico, you need this permit. It's basically permission to take your foreign-plated car further into the country. The staff inside were efficient, and it didn't take too long. It's a good idea to bring copies of your documents and be ready to show your vehicle registration and proof of ownership. The fee for the tip depends on the vehicle, but they do take cards. Meanwhile, the dogs, I was nervous whether anyone would ask me about their paperwork. To my surprise, nobody even mentioned them. No one checked their vaccines, no one asked questions. They were just two quiet passengers along for the ride. This was one of the biggest worries I had before crossing, how strict the process would be with pets. I had read online that sometimes you need health certificates or proof of rabies vaccination, so I made sure to bring all that paperwork just in case. But in the end, none of it was asked for. It actually made me realize how common it must be for people to bring their dogs or cats across the border. And once you're inside Mexico, it's pretty easy to see why. Right around the border area, you'll notice there are a lot of stray dogs. They wander freely, and it's something that immediately stands out if you're coming from the US side. For me, having my own 2 dogs in the car while seeing so many strays outside was kind of surreal. It made me think about the differences in how pets and animals are treated across borders. But again, in terms of border control, it was a total non-issue. Back in the car, 22-2. Once all the paperwork was finished, I came back out to the car, got the dogs settled, and prepared to continue the drive deeper into Mexico. By this point, I had my stamped passport, my tip paperwork for the car, and the peace of mind that everything was official and in order. From here on, the process is really just about getting back on the road. The whole thing, from pulling up to the border officers, to parking, to finishing the paperwork, probably took less than an hour. It's not instant, but it's not bad at all for an international crossing.
could, I know it would be goodbye, my love. When did the close of forever come, my love? All I recall was a stare that was vacant and cold. Where did the spark go, the warmth that once stole my soul?
So that's the experience of crossing into Mexico through the Colombia Solidarity Bridge with 2 dogs in the car, a US plated vehicle, and the usual nervousness of the unknown. For anyone planning to do this, don't stress too much. Bring your documents. Be prepared for the temporary import permit, and if you're traveling with pets, bring their paperwork just in case. But honestly, chances are no one will even ask. This route is smooth, straightforward, and less chaotic than some of the other crossings. If you're heading into Monterrey or beyond, it's a great option. Thanks for coming along for the ride. If you found this helpful, hit like, drop a comment if you've crossed this way before or are planning to, and subscribe for more travel and driving content. Until next time, safe travels, and see you on the road.